WXO 56. It actually decoded. Wow, I'm surprised it did it under that signal. Bro! What? 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 So you prioritize the EAS over Christian programming? Christian programming? You are denying the existence of gods?
It's actually kind of a crazy story.
Alrighty, so as you can see, it is Wednesday, March 9th, 2022, the day of the highly anticipated North Carolina statewide tornado drill. This will be toned out in 15 minutes over No Weather Radio as the required monthly test. It'll scroll required monthly test at the bottom, and we'll activate the state's emergency alert system, and will actually count as the required monthly test for North Carolina for March. South Carolina's drill was actually planned to be today as well. It was supposed to be issued like 15 minutes earlier, actually, at 9 a.m. However, they have a risk of severe weather today, so they had to postpone to Friday, which I'm not even sure it's going to be done on Friday because there's a severe weather risk on Friday as well, and then on Saturday, so they're probably going to have to postpone it to sometime next week or just cancel it altogether. So we'll see how that goes. But North Carolina still sticking with the original dates and time. This will be toned over all stations serving any North Carolina counties, which include everything I'm monitoring. That is WXO 56. Now, as I've learned from last week's weekly test, this thing is actually really good at decoding under, very iffy signals. So I'm gonna keep it right there on WXO 56. This will go off for the drill. And WNG 538 is coming in very clear on the zone guard. So this should have no problem decoding that. Now, because the South Carolina drill is being postponed, GSP is actually going to be doing the regular weekly test done at between 11 a.m. and noon for all transmitters serving South Carolina counties. But it'll only be toned for South Carolina counties. It won't include any of the North Carolina counties that will be done in the drill, just to prevent, double testing and whatever. So KC27, WXL70, they'll go off twice, once for the drill and once for the regular weekly test. And of course, last year I didn't really know how North Carolina's, RMT pattern really worked. I didn't really know the specific delays of, each station. So, but now I do know. Now I know a lot of the patterns. It's been a full year. WMIT is going to relay first. I think it should be more reliable to do it this. Yeah. And I think WBT will relay immediately as well, because they do relay immediately when North Carolina does public cap monthly tests, which they do occasionally. There will be some others that will go immediately, like WTQR, WFDD, and WLNK. And of course, then, there's WKQC 5 minutes after, and then WSOC in the Charlotte cluster. And then WFAE a friggin' hour after, because they're just like that, I suppose. And of course, we got television stations. Hulu Live TV, like most months nowadays. I'm starting off with WCNC on the computer and WCCB on the Roku. And yeah, that's pretty much the game plan for today. Should mention the monthly test scroll on the Vector, if it decodes correctly, which it should have no issue with that since WXL70. That might be a YouTube first. Same with the Pro 92. This should be a YouTube first as well. If it's any different from the regular weekly test message, the actual weekly test message just says test message on the screen. I don't know if it's different for monthly tests, but we'll see. We'll see in about 9.5 minutes. So yeah, I'll see everyone there. All right, GSP. Okay.
Schools, businesses, emergency managers.
Ah, damn it. Huh? Oh. Okay, hold on. I need to... God damn it.
This is a test of the North Carolina Emergency Alert System. This is only a test. This test is being conducted in conjunction with...
WYT.
This tour is conducted annually to North Carolina. This is a test of the North Carolina emergency alert system. This is only a test. This test is being conducted in conjunction with the North Carolina Tornado Drill. It's conducted annually to evaluate tornado safety procedures. This practice tornado drill will remain in effect until 10:30 a.m. Emergency managers on tornado drills exercise their severe weather safety.
Wow, they actually relay.
Broadcaster. This is such Grant. Tune in. Make your first call.
That's your job. Just... No, well, I will say this.
Axel what? Rather than lighter.
It's also a moving here.
Electronic medical. Yeah, I don't think they're. I don't think schools and businesses practicing
Ooh.
exercise their severe weather safety plan. Walker, where's he really gonna go once everybody calms down? You know, like Georgia, right?
Wow, WSOC's going early. Okay.
To allow schools, businesses, emergency managers,
Oh, WBT's going. Did I don't know if they went. Damn it. Okay, well, I missed.
The main.
Did the Charlotte cluster already go? Wait, what? WKKT?
Turn to Mark. Some parents. Governor Cooper says COVID metrics have improved enough. I could wear it for one thing.
Has now divorced herself, so she didn't party more. Her name is Chris Delara, and she went viral in 2021 when she married herself. She was disappointed with herself.
Okay. Okay. Oh.
Have you given much thought to what you'll do with your tax refund? Better Homes Furniture in North Wilkesboro has a suggestion. Let them help you invest your tax refund on something that will provide scared by the Women's Choice Awards. The awards
We're streaming. Playing the role of the bride, and she said,
Okay, well, I don't know if WKQC even went off at all, but let me take a look at the AM band. Oh,
This practice tornado drill will remain in effect until 10:30 a.m. There will be no follow-up statements issued. Schools and businesses participating in the tornado drill should exercise their severe weather safety plans now. Broadcasters, in cooperation with local, state, and national authorities, have developed a system to provide the public with important emergency information should the need arise. This concludes the statewide tornado drill and test of the North Carolina Alert System.
here we go. Forgot about you. Okay. Ah!
Plans now. Broadcasters, in cooperation with local, state, and national authorities, have developed this system to provide this practice tornado drill will remain in effect until 10:30 a.m.
Okay.
You talked about asking God to show you if there are any strongholds that are in your life, because strongholds prevent you from being in community.
We're not done.
There will be no follow-up statements issued. Schools and businesses participating in the tornado drill should exercise their severe weather safety plans now. Broadcasters, in cooperation with local, state, and national authorities, have developed this system to provide the public with important emergency.
Oh, you don't have an HD2. Okay.
This concludes the statewide tornado drill and test of the North Carolina Alert System.
Bro, why do you sound like Purple Guy?
Only pay for what you need.
Okay, then. Alright, well, let's take a look at what we got. So, the Zone Guard decoded that completely incorrectly. And I believe it actually went twice. Once for the initial tones, and then another time for the EOMs. So, 2 unrecognized messages on this. Amazing. Both are... Yeah, these are two different events. I think they decoded for like 35 minutes, which is weird. And the 991 actually didn't decode at all, even though it had pretty okay-ish signal on WXL56, just didn't do anything. But thankfully, everyone else did. Everyone else did decode correctly, including the WR400. SolarLink FR370. This I know went, but it just has the same screen as the weekly test message, so I'm not even gonna bother. 262. WR300. I powered you off. But... Vector. Decoding with direction and magnitude. That was corny, I'm sorry. 519. HH. Sanjian CL100. And finally, the special radio, the HDR14. However, I'm pretty sure it's just gonna... Yeah. So for some reason it's just looping the National Weather Service H. I don't know why. I mean, it should have decoded correctly, I think. Maybe it's because I'm ignoring it, and for some reason it's just doing that. Once the test expires, I think I'll check again and see if they fix that. So.
Being really scared and hurt.
So now I'm just waiting on WFAE to go.
We had all of them there, but most important is that they are all eligible versions of the omnibus. And
This is a test of the North Carolina Emergency Alert System. This is only a test. This test is being conducted in conjunction with the North Carolina Tornado Drill. This drill is conducted annually to allow schools, businesses, emergency managers, and the public to exercise their tornado safety procedures. This practice tornado drill will remain in effect until 10:30 a.m. There will be no follow-up statements issued. Schools and businesses participating in the tornado drill should exercise their severe weather safety plans now. Broadcasters, in cooperation with local, state, and national authorities, have developed this system to provide the public with important emergency information should the need arise. This concludes the statewide tornado drill and test of the North Carolina Alert System.
move omnibus because mommies just can't wait. And I just want to...
And its tributaries. Flooding along Back Creek south of Harrisburg may occur near the intersection of Robinson Church Road and Stallings Road, which is near Middleton and Rocky Meadows.
11:15. Oh, I forgot I had you on KT27.
warning system. During potentially dangerous weather situations, special code receivers can be automatically activated to warn of an impending hazard. Tests of the signal and receiver's performance are normally conducted between 11 a.m. and noon each Wednesday. If there had been a threat of severe weather, the test would have been postponed until the next available good weather day. Reception of this broadcast and the warning alarm will vary at any given location. This variability, normally more noticeable at greater distances from the transmitter, can occur even though you are using a good quality receiver in good working order. The warning alarm will be activated for hazardous watches and warnings. For station KHC-27, broadcasting near Rock Hill on a frequency of 162.425 MHz, the warning alarm will be activated for the following counties in South Carolina: Cherokee, Chester, Fairfield, Lancaster, Union, and York. And in North Carolina, Cleveland, Mecklenburg, and Union. This concludes the No Weather Radio All Hazards Torn Alert Test. It was cloudy. The temperature was 55 degrees. In Rock Hill, these were cloudy.
11 a.m. Eastern
The temperature was 56 degrees.
And sunset is at 6:28 p.m. As a part of South Carolina's severe weather preparedness week, today at 9 a.m. the National Weather Service, in cooperation with local broadcasters, will conduct the annual statewide tornado drill in the form of a routine weekly test on all NOAA weather radio and public alert systems. The alarm test will activate the state emergency alert system and be carried by local radio broadcasters. This will allow schools, businesses, and residents the opportunity to practice their tornado drills and safety plans. Every school, business, workplace, and family across the state is strongly encouraged to participate in the statewide tornado drill. Here are a couple key things to remember about today's statewide tornado drill. The drill will be broadcast on NOAA Weather Radio and the Emergency Alert System via the routine weekly test, also called RWT, over all transmitters in South Carolina. There will not be an actual tornado warning issued. Some NOAA Weather Radio receivers do not sound an audible alert for the RWT product. Instead, they may have a blinking light on the display to indicate that an RWT was received. As such, when the RWT for the statewide tornado drill is initiated at 9 a.m., there is a good chance that your NOAA Weather Radio may not sound an alarm. Since your NOAA Weather Radio may not sound an alarm at the time the test is issued, you will want to do one of the following. Manually turn on your NOAA Weather Radio receiver 5 minutes before the start of the drill, and simply listen to the audio broadcast to hear when the RWT is issued to mark the beginning of the statewide tornado drill. Or simply plan to start your tornado drill on your own at 9 a.m. There will be no follow-up statements issued by the National Weather Service to mark the end of the statewide tornado drill. It will simply be over when your group, school, business, organization, or family feels that you have adequately practiced your tornado shelter procedures. Here is a special weather statement.
Okay, so it's 2 minutes until the drill. I changed this to WXL70, channel 4, and this to channel 2, KHC27, and we have WXJ21 available, because trouble, and
Mostly cloudy. Patchy fog.
WXJ20. So I'll be able to get the drill on all 4 of these stations.
Upper 60s. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy. Severe weather and flood safety week for the state of South Carolina. We've also observed the routine weekly test message for all South Carolina counties within the transmitter's listening area. Repeating, this is only a test. This practice test tornado warning is in effect until 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for all of South Carolina. Had this been an actual warning, please take the opportunity right now to your home, at work, or in your car. Know the tornado safety rules to protect yourself and your family. When a real tornado warning is issued, get ready to report to your lowest level of the building. Stay away from windows. statements issued. This concludes the 10th tornado warning message from the National Weather Service. We now return to our normal weather broadcasting. Now for the official National Weather Service forecast for the Piedmont of the Carolinas, including Charlotte and Cincinnati. Mostly cloudy. Patchy fog this morning. A chance of rain and showers this afternoon. Visibility 1/4 mile or less at times this morning. East wind surrounds.
Yo! Bro, get out of the way, WXL 56. Okay, wow. I was almost expecting not to get that. Some of the worst signal I've gotten to KDKA for their tests in a while.
Would you like to get up to? That will help you make the right choices before. Mostly sunny in the morning, then becoming partly sunny. Highs in the lower 70s. A large area of rain will move across the region today and tonight.
I swear you had like pristine signal. Are you serious? What? What? Actually, go screw yourself, GSP. Oh my god. This is the second week this has happened during the week. We're trying again. That's WXL 56. Oh, the first message actually decoded as a 6-hour event. Did anyone else do that? No? It's still 15 minutes, so this just got long. I can barely hear it. The signal is trash. Wow, they actually tested correctly. They lasted a whole weekly. They're going again. I jinx it. Hey. I don't know if WXL 56 went twice or. I thought I heard that. I don't. Turned off my. I'll just have you monitoring KG27. So, just as I say that they're probably not going to test again, they did. So, hooray. Are you gonna... Did you go off the air, or... Am I just getting trash signal?
Activated to warn of an impending hazard. Tested the signal and receiver's performance on the runway conducted between 11 a.m. and noon each Wednesday.
What the?
If there had been a threat of severe weather, the test would have been postponed until the next available good weather day. Reception of this broadcast on the your very noticeable at greater distances from the transmitter. So even though you are using a good quality receiver,
Okay, either my reception just turned to trash in the span of like 20 minutes, or they're on degraded signal. I don't know.
the warning alarm will be activated for the following counties: South Carolina, Cherokee, Cheshire, Fairfield, Lancaster, Utah, New York, and in North Carolina, Cleveland, Mecklenburg, and Union. This concludes the Your Weather Radio. All habits to an alert test. The Charlotte, North Carolina climate summary for yesterday, March 15th, 2022.
Yeah, sounds like my reception's just turned to trash. So, you know what I can give them credit for this week? They did this all within 11 a.m. until noon. So at least they kept their promises. Bro, now you test?
Coordinated monthly test of the Kentucky Emergency Alert System in cooperation with federal, state, and local officials. Broadcasters are testing equipment to ensure that you may be quickly alerted in the event of an emergency. This is the
Wow, I actually tuned in at the perfect time because WTYO didn't go off at all. Or any of the loggers.
I know a lot of healers end up having a lot of different health.
This is a test of the broadcast stations of your area. Equipment that can quickly warn you during emergencies is being tested. If this had been an actual emergency, official messages would have followed the alert tone. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system.
And systems so they could capture.
There they go. WRHM?
Test of the broadcast stations of your area. Equipment that can quickly alert you during an emergency is being tested.
Oh. Huh.
The brief that you are referencing was a brief that I worked on.
Gasoline is officially over $6, all while America's enemies, they're getting rich. From the RelayFactor.com studio.
Okay. Aha! There we go.
Alert system. This is a coordinated monthly test of the broadcast stations of your area.
No. I don't think. Yeah, I don't know if I'm even tuned to WRHI here.
Flash flood warning or a hurricane warning.
What is this?
Messages would have followed the alert tone. This station serves the state of South Carolina and the Columbia area. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system. Watch, but with something good. That is. Area. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system.
Okay.
Emergency alert system equipment. The EAS will provide timely emergency warning. This station serves the Pittsburgh extended operational area. This concludes this emergency alert system test.
So I'm just saving it so when, my teenage daughters, when they do hit.
This is a test of the broadcast stations of your area. Equipment that can quickly warn you during emergencies is being tested. If this had been an actual emergency, official messages would have followed the alert tone. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system.
So, for me,
The total precipitation for the year still stands at 11.77 inches, which is 1.45.
I didn't have you on, or you.
Lincoln, Mecklenburg, Montgomery, Richmond, Roy.
Okay, that was a well performed RWT. No software issues at all.